What's going on with the volume, bro? How many times I gotta do this? Hold on, chat. I'm about to get y'all right.
Start off real simple. Real simple.
I tried to pull it and throw it. He didn't even do it. Gotta catch that. Come on now. We gotta catch them. Going back into it, bro. Oh. Oh, you gotta catch that.
Let's see what type of player we got. We got a do or die type of guy, or a smart, strategic person. Nah, guess not.
This shit. That's one.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Jennings. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
3rd and long. He has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on 3rd?
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They are so close to a score, they can smell it on the first play of the drive. 1st and goal. Might be changing the route. The snap sets up to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Man, you got to give credit to this defense in the sudden change situation. They've barely had a chance to even blink. Just a second ago, they were on the sidelines. All of a sudden, there's a turnover. They got to take the field. They're on their own goal line, and a phenomenal job getting lined up, communicating, and making sure that that pass play fell incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Tigers.
There we go, Jay.
Quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And it's up and no good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. He'll bring it out. It's Cooper. Makes a move. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, SMU. Well, maybe they thought if they kicked it into the end zone that he wouldn't dare bring it back. Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give them a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see open space, and boom, he's gone.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Oh, bro.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Levitt. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game,
I'm about to get back there, bro.
Feet, yelling, screaming. Now, listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball
bro, this
carrier
nigga's
inside.
slow.
He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to pass.
Bro, what is this
Trying to set
nigga?
up
Bro,
the
he,
screen.
oh yeah, he
They
getting out of
throw
there,
it
bro.
in reverse as that's the
He getting
final
out of
play
there,
here
bro.
in the
Like,
first
what the
period.
fuck is you doing, bro?
That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. As we get a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they go back to
That
work
nigga
after the
fucking
break,
me up,
and it is
bro.
third
What the
down.
fuck is you doing?
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Oh.
And they can't complete the bullet pass on third down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. Finds his tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
I know he's got the height and weight of a tight end, but, man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands, it just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it.
Might have a chance. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Finds the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They're going to run it. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it.
A strike downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it on the run. They bring him down after a gain of 7. It'll be enough for the first down, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Mustangs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Harris.
He's too slow.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Dropping back, it's Levitt. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football, and they have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He wants to change this route. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Showing the arm strength to the left. Another incompletion on third down.
The offense gets pretty lucky there. Third down in your own end. You're throwing to try to get the first. That ball just a little bit late, and as a result, they're lucky that wasn't a pick six.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Moving out to the right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, know when guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got...
Why didn't they make me click on him? They be making me click on people at the wrong time, bro.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him.
Why would they make me
right
click on him, bro? Last minute
I'm running
like
by
that,
a
bro.
guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. The run inside. It's Barry.
This nigga's
He
pissing me off,
gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
That's caught. It's Barry. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. To the air, it's Levitt. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Is that, bro? Ain't no way.
Hold on a minute, the offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Why are we dropping everything now, bro?
Concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Great place to start for this offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time.
He'll take a shot. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quick completion on the out route. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. SMU spends his second timeout here. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. He's got enough for the first.
That was not first. Oh, they
To
just
keep this drive
robbed.
going. Now the
Oh, they
Mustangs
just
will use
robbed,
their 3rd and
bro.
final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Pressure coming. He's sacked. This defense all over it. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
There's a crease. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home.
Caught, and he's got room. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion.
Breaks into the open on the left. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Mustangs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Looking to throw, it's Jennings. Fires to the right. It's complete. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
This is kind of like Vegas and gambling. You got a big completion there on third down. You've set up fourth. You could take the field goal and take the easy money, but you might decide to roll the dice here, stay on the field, and go for it on fourth down, hoping to get a touchdown.
One for 2 on fourth down attempts so far, and we will get a third attempt here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Making side adjustments here. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Durham. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Shoots it to the left. Finds his man, it's Berry. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. They'll snap it on first down from the 35.
Hello?
Wants to throw it again.
Oh.
Takes the easy completion.
What's up?
He's there to
Hey,
make
y'all.
the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and game tackled.
Finding some room. Touchdown, LSU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This offense has needed some kind of a big play, man. Something to get them going, to hang their hat on. They're trailing this game. Palmer, is this it? Can they get the run game going? Is there enough time to continue to pound away?
Yeah, and it's frustrating for the defense. They've been playing so well up to this point, and then to give up a long touchdown run like that, that's a gut punch. You've got the lead, but when you take
And the
damn,
defense
Sammy.
gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and
He's
they
so
will draw
slow.
no closer here. He'll bring it out. It's Cooper. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Quick completion to the right. There he goes. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats and what has been a tight ball game. So first down will open up the final period. To the air, it's Jennings. Buying some time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Clock is under 4 minutes as they come to the line for second down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Might as well stick with him. And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's fourth down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Well, you're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter. They're hoping with that conversion they ice the game. They don't get it. It feels like they're going to win.
Oh, my God. You got to pick that block up.
Happen in college
He shouldn't even be able to run past you like
They've
that.
left the door open here late. Let's see what happens.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Oh, my. I got to catch them.
Dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain.
Come on,
in his fingers,
man.
and he couldn't hold on. They've got to come up with a
Nigga
big
getting
play
bailed,
on
man. This
third
nigga
and
ass.
From the gun, wants to pass. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, going to the air. Rushes on him. Avoids the pressure and gets away. Now he'll throw back into the
He didn't
middle.
even try to go for the
It's
ball.
incomplete. They desperately
Man, I
needed
gotta
to keep
catch
that
these
drive
passes,
going, and they
man.
couldn't make the connection.
It was a massive missed opportunity failing on that fourth down, so they're trailing. There's a little bit less than 3 minutes to go here. Their defense has got to be able to get the ball back here quickly for them to have any shot.
Handoff from the gun. Nice move there. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
Pulled down for the tackle. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw.
No, you got to make that tackle. You suck.
He's got enough.
No, you suck, bro.
Fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
That weak behind tackle.
Timeout in this offense, just a couple of minutes away.
Oh
from
my
putting one in the
God,
win
we
column.
had him right
Maybe
where we
this will
needed
breathe
him
a little
at.
life
Bro,
into
you
this
gotta
offense,
make that
which has been
tackle.
flatlined in the second half. Here's first and 10.
You know what he wanna do.
Caught in the backfield, it's Hale. Could not make his
Bro,
way
come
to the corner.
on.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Back to throw, it's Jennings. Unloads to the
Thank
right.
you. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. We know what he wanna do.
Turning point they needed. Hauled
we gotta go slow, bro.
This offense will go to work.
I got to catch the ball.
Let's go. Talk about having 1 foot in the grave. This was almost over. They're up by 2 possessions in the fourth quarter, and they got the football. Thank goodness they're choosing to throw the football, not run the clock. Man, we needed that pick. Now it's the offense's turn to go out and make something happen.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Upstairs, he's got it. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. To the air on first down. He'll throw it. And he dropped it.
But they only drop box. Like every time I do box, they drop it.
Target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and
always
run passing
box, bro,
plays
every
that you
time.
feel like you can run in your sleep.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Finds his man. It's Green. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates.
Oh my God! Get open already! Oh my fucking goodness, dog! These niggas be taking too long. I gotta be patient. I just gotta start being patient.
They'll try to cash it in with a score.
Patient.
And it's nice to play defense
That's me.
when you know it's a passing situation. They've got to throw the football. They don't have another option. You could tell they took advantage of that, played great D, ran the football, and forced the INT and put 1 nail in the coffin.
Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. They're in control. The clock is their friend. You'd have to expect another run here on 2nd and 6. Trying to get behind the defense. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Here's a heat. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Wants to bring it back.
He's slow as hell,
And he's going to
bro.
get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down.
Wow. Slow as fuck.
They'll get this drive started from the 29. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. He wants a big play here late. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. Got out of trouble and throws. Incomplete on 4th.
Oh my God, bro. I'm finna run the practice real quick, bro. Cause why do I keep dropping these shits, dog? Like, bro, I'm dropping key passes. Like, Bro, it's like every time we do freaking. Every time I do box, they drop the ball, bro.
Blue 30! Blue 30! Stop that! Wow! Straight on the end! Stop! Wow! Hit! Stop! Hit! If you were me, let's go! Move, go! Wide idiot! Not today. Homeboy, you ain't got no ready. Hit! We live for this. Ready? Start! You already know. Ready? Blue idiot! Let's go. Stop that! You don't want none. Straight on the end. None of this. Stop. Go. Hit. Who needs help? Who needs help when you get out here? Stop. Blue 85. Hammer. Hammer. Hit. How we doing? Let's go. White idiot. Oh my goodness. Ready. Hit. Let's go, crowd. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, now you, baby. That's just ready. Start it. Shake down. That's all you got. Ready. Blue idiot. You gotta love her, baby. Stop that! Straight on the end! Stop! Hit! That's you. Stop! Hit! That's right. Let's go! That's white idiot! Always ready! Hit! Ready! Start it!
That's a stupid play. Like, why would they put them two together like that?
Black 8, move! Blue idiot! You thought you had it. Ready! Hit it! Hit! Stop that! Straight on the end! Stop! Hit! Don't worry about it, baby. Stop! Hit!
Man, he underthrew the fuck out of that shit.
Let's go! Stop! White idiot! Ready! Start! Clink, clink, clink! Circuit, circuit, hit! How you like me now? Ready, start! Ready, go!
Why you stop? It's an option. Why would you do a curl right there, bro? They're right there. Key drops. Real key drops. What bar that was? Crazy. Probably no trade today. What you doing?
It just got finished eating.
You finished eating? You just got finished eating?
Hi, Daddy.
Hey there, man. Hey, man. Hey, you man. Okay, we should be good now, man.
An iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Oregon Ducks and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
I caught up with the Ducks head coach before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Ducks ready to kick it away first. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job.
I'm gonna take it slow as hell. Slow as hell.
His way and find some room on that return. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Running inside, it's Barry. Got enough for the first. There's a little room there. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Didn't take him long to get into the goal-to-go package. Here they are on first down. They'll try to get it in with the run. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play.
Man, this nigga
All
diving
eyes
at
on
me
him.
like
Nice
he
job
ain't
getting
even
the
near
guy in the
me.
ground.
And after getting stopped on that second down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on third.
Now the play fake. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. So now on comes the field goal unit. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Takes a handoff. It's Hill. Shows him the stiff arm. Oh, he's got some space. Took it all the way to the 36-yard line, and he flipped the field in an instant.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly.
Both of these ain't supposed to be on the hour. That's what's fucking up. Yeah, the entry right there though.
He angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice, he can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited, and the fans aren't going crazy, but those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
He'll try it again. Maybe a crease. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
And that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
The Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing more.
Your ass
most
up, man. You
had the
getting caught on the
completion,
floor and shit.
just missed it.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. He's got him. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. Fourth down, Moore. Into the end zone. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on fourth down, and I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on fourth down for those types of situations, and you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time, so you chalk it up to the defense and take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team.
Bro, why you keep letting this nigga bully you?
Guards and those centers owning the line of scrimmage. And
God dang.
And what a great
Nigga
job
just
by the
throwing you out the
defense
way.
here. First down, second down,
Same
two straight
nigga.
runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up third and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise.
Oh
their
my
coverage.
fucking
And the
goodness, bro.
quarterback goes down
What the fuck is going on with this D line, bro? I mean, this
Everything
O
just
line,
working
bro.
right now for this defense. I mean, they were in prevent. They had everybody dropping back into coverage, and up front, their guys
Damn,
were able
man,
to
this
win.
nigga
They
just
got to the
blitz.
quarterback.
Like, this nigga just break it off.
Fields to punt. Wants to make a play. That nifty return
God
sets up the
dang,
offense
bro,
and
nigga.
negates some of the yardage on the punt.
Suck.
Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early
Oh
in the
my
downs.
God, we just got his ass blasted.
Picks up the first down.
We just got his ass blasted, bro.
Touchdown, Ducks! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. They'll start on the ground with Durham. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. The run inside. It's Berry. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Quarterback making adjustments. To throw, it's Levin. Fires to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Nowhere to go that
He
one.
got that.
It'll bring up
His run
second and
defense.
10.
He got run defense.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten
They're
smaller.
not blocking,
playing
though.
space more, cover fast guys
not
out on the
blocking.
perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
He'll keep it on second down. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
They go with the option. Quarterback keeps it himself. And look, we've seen this guy on tape, guys, break these tackles and take it the distance. This offense should keep dialing up these option plays. Don't let that short gain by the QB prevent you from running this scheme in your playbook.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down.
That's really good discipline by this defense because they've given up some yards on the ground, and so naturally you think,
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And that's the money down, man. Fourth down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play. You're trying to get it through the air. Nothing open downfield. And he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
Wants to throw. It's Levin. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. LSU right back to the line.
man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Forced out of the pocket. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete to the left. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Well, this offense is given a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because 1st and 2nd down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Oh, suck, dog. This nigga number 4 ass, bro.
They
He's so trash, dog.
Down and come up bankrupt.
This nigga
They
suck,
go to the
man.
Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Davison. And this
Nigga fucking
is blown
trash,
up,
bro.
going nowhere as the
God,
defense
ain't that
was
nigga
ready
suck,
for the
dog.
Wildcat.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
He's brought down immediately and barely got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, bro.
The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge 3rd down coming. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks right after the huge play through the air back to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Final timeout taken here by the Ducks. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And with that last grab coming up just short of the sticks, plenty of options here on 2nd and short. Dante Moore makes the grab. He stopped at the 32-yard line, pick up a 5 on the play, and it'll be a first down. The Ducks come to the line with a new set of downs.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
Again, it's Moore. He's got it down the middle. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Better find the ear plugged. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. Now here's Moore. Zings it complete to the right. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's Moore to throw. He's got it. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Hill. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Yeah. My bad. I haven't locked in.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They opened this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Moore. Got a man.
And I love when my quarterback sees zoned and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Good timing on the quick out. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Ducks in the hurry-up. Throwing Moore. Quick completion on the out. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Wants to throw again. throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the first down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Davison. Wildcat look didn't get much, picked up a few on that one. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Throwing right. Grabs it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Moore trying to get everyone on the same page. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
In the gun on 3rd down, Moore. Wide out trying to get it in.
Hey, man, that's a frustrating end to that play. And I say that, man, because you need to give me everything you have. Like, I can't run out of bounds. I got a chance to maybe get the 1st down, lower my shoulder, be physical. My team needs a couple more yards to get the 1st down, and dude chose to run out of bounds.
Oh, he slapped him.
Ducks. And they take it in for 6 points.
Man.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
He slapped.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there.
Can't hear me? Should be able to hear me.
They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Running inside, it's Barry. Got enough for the 1st. Still on his feet at the 45. He's into the open down the middle. Past the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Great job by the back on the option. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hill. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking for room, it's Davison. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Dante Moore hauls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. On the gun on third down, Dante Moore. Got his man on the right. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction, not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket. He comes away with a sack.
Moore from the gun, trying to convert third down. It's complete on the right side. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. They're going to leave it in the hands of their offense on fourth down from their own territory, holding the lead. The Ducks signal for their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. More to throw for it on. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
And how about this offense, man? They put the ball in the hands of the guy they trust the most. Fourth down, need a conversion. You're wanting to salt this clock away. You want this game to end with you guys possessing the football. Big fourth down conversion.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Here's Moore to throw. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. That's why everybody has to do the tip drill. DBs and receivers, and it worked out this time for the offense.
That's exactly what you want as a defender. Just get your hand on the football, let that thing bounce, and you see so many big plays made, but it was the opposite. It goes right to the wide receiver, makes the play, makes the catch. Man, that's frustrating for a defense.
Two-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Now here's Moore. He makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on fourth down again. Now Oregon will call its second timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. They'll keep the offense on the field on fourth down already with a one-possession lead. Fourth down, Moore. Converts on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the
Damn, I
dice
wish
and
you was
convert to
delaying.
keep this drive going.
Fourth down, same as first, same as second, same as third for this offense, going for it in a big-time moment. get the big first down. This game, you're running out of time defensively. You're going to have to find a way to get a stop, even if it takes 4 downs.
Direct snap. It's Davison. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes a grab and room to run.
He missed the tackle.
Touchdown, Oregon! He got a step and just dusted
Took
the
him long
field.
enough. All you doing is freaking killing the damn
Ducks
clock.
with the answer.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
When I see that, I gotta start being on the safety.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He had visions of glory on that return, but he'll step out of bounds at the 29. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Back to pass, it's Levin. Finds his man. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. The offense changing the play. Looking for a chunk play on second and short. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Working on the right. And finally, a little production in the passing game. That has been sorely lacking in this one.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Quick strike complete. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
They are really clicking along, first and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Lets it fly. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Got his man on the outside. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Lets it go to the end zone.
Catch it!
The football and
Oh
they'll
my
turn it over
God.
on downs.
That nigga sucked,
Desperately
dog.
wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the snap, it's Davison. Could be an alley.
This game be cheating, bro.
The 30. He's at the 20. And he scores.
This game be cheating, bro. That's crazy, Carl. That's a crazy game. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy, bro.
2 There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the UCLA Bruins. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Well, guys, Coach Ryan Silverfield told me pregame he is concerned going to an environment like this, one of the best crowds in all of college football. They make it loud and frenetic. He has talked to his quarterback and his center about having a high level of communication here on the road. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Bruins ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Coming out with it, it's Marshall. He's out of bounds at his own 15-yard line, looking for running room and couldn't find much on that return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The run inside. It's Russell. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
The short hands, it's Lockwood. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Russell. Got a little grass. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back. And he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And, Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stopping the run. We want to be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got it run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Keep it on the ground. He is going nowhere, and this defense is manhandling this running game on the last couple of snaps. He might want another play. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, he's gonna try to hit him deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On 4th down, trying to find his man.
Yeah, he took too long, bro. I could have threw him. He took forever to get over there.
Being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Iamaleava. Now adjusting. Gets rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Knight. Breaks into the open.
Oh, we got one of them niggas. We got one of them niggas that play weird like that.
Takes it down to the 7.
Say that.
And the Bruins want to move quickly. A first down run on the doorstep. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal. Quick tempo here for the offense. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play.
He do weird shit. All right, bet. He do weird shit.
Fit it in the window for the score.
He do weird shit, bro. He ain't trying to throw that
I don't know
shit.
exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly
He one of them
wasn't part
players.
of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Yeah, he
Well, I
one of
don't
them
think they
players,
know
bro.
what their
Where's
defensive
that?
coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open down here in the red zone? You know
Where's
the
that?
quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
He one of them niggas,
They
bro.
get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
He's still one of them cheesy ass
Quick
players.
strike offense
Not
on
playing
that
realistic
three-play
football.
scoring drive. And they
Okay, I
close
got
the
that's
deal
good.
with
He
the
ain't doing that shit
7-yarder
next
for the
drive.
score.
I'm gonna pick that shit.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Jackson will throw. Got out of
What the
trouble,
fuck
got
is
rid
that?
of it. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. Offense in a bunch formation. Might be changing the route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he
Go this
drops
shit
it,
again.
just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
They boot it away. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Here's Iamaleava to throw. He'll pull it down. Open space at the 25. Makes the
That's
stop
it.
at
That's
the
all we gotta do.
29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. He wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Gets away, still looking. Quarterback gets the first down. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to the ground with the running back. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They've got it inside the 30.
Niggas getting bullied, bro.
28, it's first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The Bruins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Play fake, Nico Iamaleava. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Running inside.
Bruh, y'all getting blocked. Get off the blocks,
And they're in the
man.
red zone at the 20. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line. Iamaleava from the gun on 3rd down. He's knocked down, short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And how about the awareness by this guy on 3rd down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that 1st down. It's 3rd. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this 1st. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
A little bit inside, a little bit outside. Nice job. Hey, keep them guessing, right? You run it up the middle to keep them honest. Now toss it on the perimeter. Make them set the edge on the outside with their defensive ends. They don't do a good job here.
Nice, they just letting these niggas blitz right through these niggas, bro. God
Wrestling
damn.
down at the 4-yard line after that run. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
1st down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Got it. Touchdown, Bruins. And they add 6 more
Yes,
to the
Nico,
red
bro.
trip to the house. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. On the move from inside his own 20. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Jackson gonna throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Under fire. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Looking to scramble. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Throwing, Iamaleava. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. The Razorbacks take their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to pass. It's Iamaleava. Pulls it in. It's Matthews. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry up. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Complete in the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Some point, bro, teams just be ass, bro.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today.
Like, bro, you didn't even try to jump or nothing.
We've seen some plays in special teams, and
This
the
nigga
offense
literally scored
continues
2
to
points
deliver,
easily, bro.
showing
Could
off
even
all
get
of the
jump.
playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the
That
first
should
half
have
of
been
the
a
home
pick
team.
right there, bro. That should have been a pick.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chains. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Looking deep. Intercepted to stop the
He
play.
overran the radical, bro.
He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have two. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the pick.
Iamaleava extending the play. He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll just run the ball in the middle of the field and watch that clock continue to wind here late in the first half. Showing all kinds of confidence in that arm, throwing back to the right. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold
For
on.
what?
And the Bruins will call on their punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and take it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Jackson will throw. Going for the big play.
He can't throw. He can't throw.
And it slips
He
through
can't
his
throw.
fingers, incomplete. That would have been a
He can't
huge
throw.
gain if he could have held on. They'll have
I
just
tapped
enough time to get
that.
one more
He
snap
still threw
before
that
the
bitch
half.
like
He wants to change this
he
route.
can't throw.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Oh, they're after him. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. The Razorbacks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Matthews. Slips through the line. Oh, went fishing. They eventually chase him down, but what a spectacular return that almost went all the way. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
The Bruins peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
And the Bruins are in the hurry-up. Saying in the gun on 3rd down. The throw. Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Not much room to run. Give him 1 to the 7. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Arkansas. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
There's usually 2 different thought processes when I'm backed up towards my own goal line. Run it, create more space, or take a big shot and try to make a big play. And did this offense ever make a big play? 90-plus yard touchdown. That is how you do it.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. UCLA will go back to work on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big.
Maybe some room.
Bro, these niggas suck, dog. These niggas ass, bro.
And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Bruins moving quickly to the line. Here's the Iamaleava to throw. Looking for the score. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. All down inside the 5, at the 4 after the pick.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Jackson will throw. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Really good job by this defense, understanding tendencies and what they like to do. When they're backed up and they've got this field position, instead of trying to dink and dunk or run the football, they want to take shots, make the big play. Defense more than ready, playing the deep ball.
Why are you trying to catch it with one hand? Catch the fucking ball.
Really, really well.
Catch the ball, bro. You're trying to catch it with one hand for, bro.
Now they face third down.
There's probably a lot of people wondering right now, why do they keep throwing the football when they're backed up so much? But this is actually one of the best places on the field to do that because the defense has to cover so much space, plus oftentimes they're in man coverage. So this is the time to take your shots. They took one there, took a chance deep. It wasn't open. It was incomplete. You got to be thinking on third down coming up now, they're probably going to throw it again.
He steps out of bounds at the 16, but now they have some room to operate.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help.
I thought he was
going
from
to
fucking running.
plays like that from him.
He throws one to the left. And that'll be it. Man, that would have been a big
I gotta start audibling these routes, bro.
Second down's coming up. Couldn't make
Niggas
the
be
connection
open.
last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to adjust the pattern.
Come on, O-line! Just stay there.
The officials offer the deal.
Come on, man.
They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. Jackson gonna throw it. Moves away as he feels pressure.
Oh
He
my
can't
God.
find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Well, they're trying to get.
They didn't do no good job, bro. He got to make a better throw.
To do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
No, why you move? Stay right. Oh, why did you move?
And you got to
Oh
expect
my
this offense
God,
to
I'm
go
finna hit
down, right? Obviously
you.
trailing. We're in the
How did
second
you
half, but we saw them
move,
try
bro?
to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a
Then you run to the zone. Like, I don't get that.
Take it on the return.
This nigga do cheesy shit.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the
How did
offense.
you? Ooh, man.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Throwing, Imaliava. This time he's got it. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA
Damn,
has
bro, why the
lead.
fuck you
They're sitting in a
move?
strong
I'm trying
position
to
here
hit this
with the
nigga. He
lead.
gonna
Let's
move as
take
soon
a
as it's
look
about
at
time for me
our
to
game
throw the
summary.
ball.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Run in the red zone. It's Woods. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. And the Bruins will hustle to the line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Sends it back in motion. Imaliava on the play action. Escapes the pressure going right. Touchdown UCLA! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
And this offense defense continuing
At some
to
point,
put
bro,
up
it's
points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but
That
still
shit is
throwing the football,
crazy, bro.
still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Iamaliava under fire, and they got him.
And the quarterback just could not find anybody open, and you could tell he was trying to make something happen, but couldn't find anybody in the end zone, held onto the football, and takes the sack.
I don't even count that shit, bro. Dog, that shit. At some point, that shit just be crazy, bro. I don't even count. They ain't even no win, bro. That's a loss still in my book, bro. That's just crazy, bro. All right, chat. I'll stream later.